Good morning. What do we got here? We got Brian Fink. What's up? Bob Dewey. Brian Fink, you were first on the board. Good to have you there. It's interesting. Dave Bichard, first on the board on the screen, but third over here. I don't know how to rank that. Let's see. We got Dave Bichard, Eddie Ambras. Good morning, Mr. TJ Kege. Hey TJ, I'm going to make one of my normal orders. You know what I want, so just tell me when it's ready, and I'll send you some money. Yeah, I'm no longer vegan, by the way. If anybody's curious how that went. Paula Scholl. Good morning. Karen Buzzard. That's my ma. Good morning. And Sue Francis, that's my aunt. Good morning, Jason Bragg. Good to have you here this morning. Randy Carnes. Randy Carnes is a good fella. I'll tell you what. We talked a few weeks ago or last week. I don't even know. I don't remember. I don't remember nothing. Oh, you mean this beautiful piece of real estate? Look at that nice crease. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, brisket and poppers. So whenever you're ready, just tell me and I'll come get it and eat it. By the way, TJ's amazing, and his brisket is off the grid, but his poppers are there is nothing that can compare to them. So just thought I'd let everybody know that. Let me say you went too fast. Hold on. Ruthie, I think I missed somebody in there. Can I go the other way? I don't know how to do that. Nope, I can't do that. Dave Dixon, good morning. Julie Stover, good morning. Randy Carnes, much, yes. Dave Pacharn, are you happy about the weather? Of course is. Ruthie, good morning. Jim Black, good morning. Always a pleasure to talk to Jim. TJ Kagi, yeah. James, I am going to talk about my forehead. Oh, yeah. I bet I could. Do I have anything? No. Goals. I guess I have goals. So how's everybody? So I rode my bike yesterday again. I am so out of bike shape, like bicycle shape. And I'm Brian. You know. Oh wait. You mean this beautiful neck skin? Yeah, that's right. Money shot, as they say. Dave Dixon. Good morning. What were you gonna throw up there, big guy? What were you gonna throw? Let me see it. It's a family show. Yeah, you're right. It is. My neck skin. Is there if there's such a thing as a neck skin model? That's me. I'm a neck skin model. So, I mean, it's glorious. Everything else trash, but this, it's awesome. What? You've been here the whole time, Chris? Slow 80s clap. That's pretty epic. Yeah. So for me, it's your sit bones, as they like to call them, or your saddle bones. But I'm telling you what, sitting on a bicycle seat when you're not used to it, a saddle too, like the skinnier. Oh, damn. Day one was okay. Day two, stunk. So I'm hoping tomorrow's better. Yes, Bob, it is one weird family, but it's an awesome family. I got to tell you, it comes up in conversation around the Buzzard Ranch here. Dave Bichard, you're funny. A necklace model. I could do this a lot, but I don't have a necklace to put on. But we were talking around the ranch here how this family that we've built, this group of people that we have assembled, like we're like the Avengers but different. It's pretty awesome. It's you guys are all amazing. You really are. It's you're funny. I like that you talk to each other while I'm doing my whatever. It's super fun. So yeah, Julie, the sit bones, as they like to call them, but it's the ouchie part of your butt, your buttocks. There you go. So that's all right. Betty Carlson, good morning. Hope you're doing great. Excuse me. It is more like the Muppets. If the Avengers did less. That's you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, we are more like the Muppets though than a family. But the Muppets were a family, so there you go. Good morning, Jeremy Hunt. Good to have you here. It's beautiful Thursday morning here. And we joked about last Thursday, I think it was, Scott had found an old photo of me. You had PT on your butt bone? Wow. But I hope that goes well. I don't know. I don't even know how to answer that. That's excellent information. I didn't know you could get PT on your butt bone. It's a family show, kids. Second shot. Excellent. Good job. Go get vaccinated and get back out to enjoying reasonably distanced fun. The two less superheroes, the DLS, they save no one. The do less League of America. It's pretty good. You guys crack me up with your funny bones and your funny. Whoa. For a second, I lost everything. For 1 second, you were all gone. Are we still going on? Still on the air? Yeah. No, Brian, I'm not. Because I have this old school mentality of I'm gonna break my tailbone in, or my sitting bones, and the main character, some dude. It's some dude and other guy. It's funny, but no, I'm totally going to just let my tailbone learn the hard way, and then when the new bike shows up, it fits me better. It's a better bike, better saddle, all that stuff. It's going to ride more betterer, so it'll seem amazing going from what I'm riding currently. What I'm riding now is totally great. I'm stuck with you guys. Thank goodness. That's the best news I've had all day. No, the new bike is going to be sweet, but I don't want to just get on it without some suffering. I don't know if that's the Western Pennsylvania in me, but I'm like, I don't want to underappreciate this new bike. So I'm glad to ride the old bike. So I built that bike, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, and have never really ridden it much because it doesn't quite fit me right. And it's all about how you're all wretched across and reaching for parts and blah blah blah. And it's okay to run to the store or whatever, but it's not a good riding bike for me. So the new bike though, it's gonna be like legit. You like that? The Rock can do that thing where he takes his eyebrow like up to here. When it comes to foreheads, I've got this really nice amount of real estate that if I could take this eyebrow and like run it up to here, that'd be so cool. But this is it. Kind of surprised. Not even really surprised. Just that's all I got. Like excellent, Paula. That's fantastic news. So I saw, speaking of that, like what they've been talking about, there's I think the Johnson & Johnson vaccine got approved. So that'll just open up more people to get it, like, at a higher rate. Like originally my age demo is, 50, in that 50 range. They were talking like June or July. And now that's being moved up. So, Eddie, what'd you get? What did you get, Eddie? I am super excited. Hold on, I'm gonna send. Hold on, I gotta send Dietering something. No, I don't want that. Dave, I am not gonna wear the spandex jumpsuit. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try not to end up in a ditch. That's pretty much my main goal. So, all right, there we go. So, anyway, no way, Eddie. Is that what you got for real? That's what I got. Did you get this? We're gonna have to pop wheelies together. That'll be so much fun. Oh, TJ, you get a second shot already. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. So anyways, today's Thursday, and last week, Scott put this super embarrassing photo of me. It wasn't though. I'm not embarrassed of old pictures. I'm like, they are what they are. Oh, that's so cool. But I suggested maybe some of you guys sharing some throwback pictures. We could like kind of get to know a little bit each other. So I found a fresh one you probably haven't seen of me. It's way back in the early days, back when I knew Eddie and Jim Black and some of those fellas. The early days of music. There we go. Look at that guy. I always had a love of black t-shirts, and look at that. No tattoos at all. I'm wearing a blow it up again, full screen. Let me look at it. Okay. I wasn't sure if that was a mullet or not. It's not. It's a ball cap turned on backwards because I'm at a fraternity party and, well, when in Rome. So that was my throwback TBT. I would say that's probably 90. Oh, you're doing PT so you can bend your hips enough to ride a bike with the grandkids. That's awesome. I love riding a bike. I'm glad I've been riding a little more over the last several years, and I'm looking forward to just continuing those kinds of things. So bike riding is super important. My mom has a super fly bike. It's a trike, but it's like front, two wheels in the front, one in the back. It's got like a zillion speeds, and it's like made of like, I don't know, the space shuttle stuff. Like it's low to the ground and fast. She just buzzes along, and it's got a little more room on it so she can carry snacks. If, say, for example, if there's a need for snacks, it's I forget what it's called, cat trike, maybe something like that. But anyways, so also then our good friend Randy Carnes decided he was not going to be outdone, and look at little sweet baby Randy. Can you blow that one up? Let me take a look at this. Hold on. No blow ups. I want to get a better look at this. So there's Randy Carnes. Yeah, well, as far as some people are concerned, the weather had already done broke, but it was cold this morning. There's Randy Carnes. Sun's out, guns out, by the cooler. Like, what do you are, Randy? What are you there? 3 can't be much more than 3, maybe even 2. Is there a need for snacks? Right. There's always a need for snacks. Thank you. So, Randy, thank you very much. Terra Trike. That's what Mom's bike is called. It's the Terra Trike, and it strikes terror into all those trying to race old Ma Buzzard on that thing. She flies on the rails to trails, of course, not around the road. Oh, I do love a good Twizzler. I haven't had Twizzlers in a long time. I could use a good Twizzler. No lie. Twizzlers are just perfect. There's everything perfect about them. You don't have a bike? Well, Dave, I'm going to get you a bike. I have a bike for you, actually. I have one for you. You're going to love it. It's super cool. 2 or 3. You can't remember? Had you had too many beverages that day? Oh, so that's my bike, Eddie. That's the photo didn't come through very good. But that's what I'm getting. Kona Row, steel, disc, all that kind of stuff. Big, fat, chunky tires on it. Can't wait. I'm hoping to have mine last week of March. This is what we're hoping for. So we're pretty bike friendly here on the show, it seems like. So that's pretty cool. I don't see no more messages. What'd you do, Dietering? I can't see nobody. Let's see. Let's do it that way. So Randy was 2 or 3, doesn't remember. Do some biking. That's about it. We had a mall incident here yesterday. With a shooting and stuff. When when we were all at home, there weren't no mall shootings, and now we're all back out and heck's breaking loose. It does, Brian. That's exactly one of the things that I'm hoping for, as I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on the trends and what we'll be able to do. I'd love to do a charity ride of some kind. Yeah, I'll tell you, the rails to trails, and like in northern Ohio, I think it's called the towpath. I've ridden on some of it, but not all of it. But you can go from like Cincinnati, or no, you can go from like Cleveland to Cincinnati on a bike and like do very little like on roads. It's pretty sweet. And the trip that I'm doing is from Washington, D.C. to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, as they say. It's 340 miles, give or take. It's going to take about 8 days. So, a penny farthing. I would like to see Randy Carnes riding a penny farthing right now. Like, hair pulled back in a ponytail with like a derby hat, or what do you call them? They're like round on top with it's not a fedora. Is it a bowler? Is that the kind of hat I'm thinking of? But Randy Carnes in a bowler on a penny farthing would be amazing. Okay, so the towpath, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, and it's awesome. And it's literally, so the C&O Gap trail, it's 2 trails. The C&O is the Columbus and Ohio towpath along the canal, and then they have the Gap, which is the Great Allegheny Passage, which starts in Cumberland, Maryland, into Pittsburgh. Both of them more or less are rails to trails, but the C&O Gap is or the C&O towpath, you come along the old canals, and it's not all rail beside you on those. And it's so awesome to see like these towpaths, the paths. It's where literally like mules drug barges to get wares up and down and across the country. Like, it's so incredible. When you think of like how tricky it would be to build a road. You're like, I'm going to build a road. We need to get from here to there. All right, what do we got to do? You got to dig, put some gravel, blah, blah, blah. You'll figure it out. You'll eventually figure it out. Or not. I'm not saying road building is easy. What I'm saying is, you do it enough times, it'll start to hurt. Oh, I saw that hurt. Oh, you're working on a handlebar mustache. That's cool. So Paula, by the way, so there's bike saddles, which are narrow, and a bicycle seat, which is a little bit more of a platform. I'm telling you, there's some platform seats that are really, really comfortable. They're definitely for shorter rides, like, but what you get used to is what you get used to. And I know, like, I think Jim Buzzard has like the gel pads or something on there to keep his tushy a little more comfy. I don't know. And there's also certain bikes have suspension in the actual seat itself, like the seat post. So like if this is the seat post and this is the seat, like the seat post actually absorbs some shock as well. So I don't, I'm sure we'll do some digging. We'll see what we can find out. Handlebar mustache. I love that. I didn't know the cross country gravel trail was completed yet. Is that the TAT? I've read about that. The Transatlantic Trail, I think they call it. Super cool. But bike camping, so that's what we'll be doing on our trip is bike camping. So you have to strap enough crap onto your bike to get you through, the trip. We're going to a few hotel nights, but it's going to be also, more sleeping along the Potomac than not. And I don't know. It's going to be an adventure for sure. I'm currently looking at gear, and from my little bit of backpacking that I've done, and then there was this big epic canoe trip we did a few years ago. Geez, I bet that's close to 10 years ago now. When was that? It was 7 years ago. It is a lot of work, TJ, but I'll be honest, it's the kind of work that a long bicycle ride, you eventually stop talking and you just kind of settle in and you just don't think about anything other than just try not to. Oh, bike packing. Yeah. So actually, as far as the trip itself, Mr. Dietering, Scott here, is going to try to help me. I don't know what I'll be able to do as far as on the trail. Like, there's not going to be a lot of there'll be no shows. I won't be able to do a show from on the trail, but we're going to try to record a ton of it and maybe edit together a little special of the trip. But hey, everybody, I just realized I've been rambling on. You guys are all just fantastic. The Cloud9. But that does sounds like a wonderful place. Well, and that's what I love about smoking meats. I don't have the patience for it, but I would compare it to for me, when I smoke a cigar, which isn't that often, I might smoke 4 or 5 a year, maybe. Oh yeah. There's all kinds. Sweet. That's all. Yeah. There's B&Bs all along there. There's some campgrounds. There's some free camping, and then there's a couple of hotels. West Newton. I'm trying to think where that's at. We already have it all mapped out, but I'll take a look at some of that. That's all cool. It's actually so cool. I could. Lord, I was born rambling. I could talk about this bike packing trip for hours, and I probably will. So get ready for that. But it was cold this morning, folks. I'm just going to tell you right now. I was riding my bike last night in shorts and like a light hoodie, and was like, whew, I overdressed. This morning I got up, didn't wear shorts, but didn't walk out to start the truck. In my parka. It is cold, super duper cold compared to where I was at yesterday. I think we hit 60 degrees yesterday. I'm not sure. It felt like we were getting close to Randy Karnes weather, 60 degrees and up. So I'm going to say this morning it felt like 21. I've gone soft. That's no fun at all. Oh my God, bike packing in sheets. Wait, you're on to something here. So funny, quick sheet story. 2 years ago when I did that, we need to find a better way to put that in there. Now we're getting there. Hey, the new tech, by the way, Scott is doing such a great job with it. I'm literally doing the same crap I always do. I got a new mic and I got a coffee cup warmer, and he's like, I think this is the way. And I said, all right, we're getting to a point where I can't help anymore. Like we're beyond my technical skill sets. He's doing a great job though, other than the parts that he gets wrong, which is a lot, to be quite honest. He screws up a ton of stuff, but that was pretty good. Watched the Peaky Blinders last night and had no nightmares. So that was a win for me. But all right, so backpacking in sheets. A couple years ago, me and my neighbor did a few legs. We didn't do the whole thing. We did like 3 legs of the Laurel Highland Hiking Trail, which ends in Ohiopyle, Pennsylvania. Weirdest name in the world. I don't disagree. Maybe 84 might be the weirdest named town in Pennsylvania. in a long list of weird names. But there's either 84 or Ohio Pile. Like, why would I should look it up though? It's probably got a great story. Anyways, we did a couple of days out there and totally got the hell beat out of us. Like, I was comically overloaded, and I was in decent shape at the time, better shape than I'm in now for shizzle. And did I really say for shizzle? Did I actually say that? I'm sorry, Snoop. I don't know why it came out. Well, Climax, PA is one of the greatest named towns of all time. And isn't there an Intercourse, Pennsylvania, too? Like, Pennsylvania, I love it. I'm glad to be from there, but it's some messed up people. It's like, how did they come up with naming these towns? Like, was there a town meeting? They're like, well, we were going to call it Reimersburg, but that's taken, so let's call it Climax. Or whatever. I don't know. Coalport. Let's call this one Coalport. I love it. Anyway, so John and I, when we got off the trail, is there a blue ball? Oh my God. Pennsylvanians got some problems. Pennsylvanians got some problems, and I love it. Love every bit of it. We got off the trail. Took us longer to get to the car than we thought it was going to take. We've got to get home because we've got to work the next day. So we get in the car and we fly out of Ohio Pile, which, if you've never been to Ohio Pile, by the way, it's awesome. It's like a town that is a state park. Like, it's so cool. There's like kayaking and sandwiches. I don't know. Stuff like that. The show's gone on too long. See what happens when I talk too long? Kayaking and sandwiches. Down the road from Intercourse, PA. Of course it is. Of course it is. But John and I literally drove directly to a Sheetz and devoured. And it's not Pennsylvania, it's PA. We're the only state in the union, I think, that's own citizens calls it state by its postal thing. Like I've never been in anyone that calls Texas TX, or I was hanging out in FL. Nobody, but everybody, all Pennsylvanians call Pennsylvania PA, and it's PEEAY, PA, down there in PA. Over there in Western PA. So anyways, we drove straight to a Sheetz, and I had 3, count them, 1, 2, 3, hot dogs with, would have been bacon, coleslaw, Swiss cheese. I could eat one right now. And then, funny story, after we each ate 3 hot dogs, we got back on the road coming into West Virginia. There's a Cabela's right there. PA, that's it. There's a Cabela's right there on Route 70 that's got an awesome Sheetz. There's so much need for Sheetz. They have 2 Sheetz at that location. How awesome is that? That they're like, we need more Sheetz. Build another one. God, I love Sheetz. So they built, so anyways, but we stopped there and had 3 more hot dogs. Now, it's only a 4-hour drive. We stopped twice and ate, half a dozen hot dogs each. So, all right, everybody, you guys are great. I've been chit-chatting way too long. I feel like I've got that whole nighttime DJ thing going on with this new mic. I love it. It's so fun to talk into it. Like, how's everybody doing out there? Yeah, you guys, we're doing a good job. Need a bigger Sheetz. Story of my life. All right, everybody, you are all fantastic. Thanks for chit-chatting with me this morning. We should do it. We should do the donut trail, and we should go check all the weird name towns in Pennsylvania sometime. I'm telling you, Brian, you're not wrong, because that turnpike, I've driven most of the turnpikes in the United States, and the Pennsylvania Turnpike from Somerset to Steve, I can't even say anything. But from Somerset to at least to Harrisburg, I don't know. You could even say the whole way out to, what is it, King of Prussia. I think you're still on the turnpike out there. It's awful. It's narrow. It's 55 unless you want to drive 100, and it's 2 lanes. Most of it, it's awful. So if you threw a handful of Sheetz out there, though, I mean, at least you wouldn't be as much of a hurry. You could have some hot dogs. It'd be all right. Plus all their other endless, literally endless, options of foods and beverages. All right, that's all I got. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I love every one of you, even you.